This video is going to be a little different today. It is completely unscripted, so please do not try and take it too seriously. But a little bit of background for this video. I was just walking around Walmart, as one does at like 9-10 p.m., and I stumbled across something freaking hilarious to me. Now, you all read the title of the video, but I'm going to just show it off anyway. Please forgive my dimly lit room, but I found this for $20. Yes, only $20. Is it going to be good? Probably not. But I think this is really funny to me, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to look at. With that out of the way, let's get started. Now, I feel like I have to state something before we begin the video. This was on clearance for $20. This isn't the normal retail price. This was on clearance. Many people do not recommend record players like this, and for good reason. They are, most of the time, complete garbage. For reference, this is what my current record player is. It's just an Audio-Technica LP60X. Nothing special. However, this is literally just $20, so I want to go in with an open mind, and who knows, maybe this could actually be a decent starting place for a hobby like this. Anyway, let's get to the unboxing. Hey, now that that's opened up, it looks like we got a dinky little AC adapter, an instruction manual, and the player itself. It does seem to come quite well protected at the very least. And I should say, no, this video is not sponsored. And it looks like we don't really have much protection for the record player. All we really got is this little cover for the stylus and this piece of tape holding down the record 45 adapter. I have a few first impressions so far of this record player. First off, the build quality of the outside of it doesn't seem too bad, although I am not the actual mechanism. I don't really like that wobble, although that might just be for dampening for vibrations and stuff. Alright, let's see if it works. Nope, we do not want it on Bluetooth, we want it on phonograph. It turns on. Let's test out a record. I brought a few records from my dorm to test it out with. No, I'm not going to be testing out anything that valuable on this thing. Don't worry, please. This seems like a decent one to test it out with. Electric Light Orchestra's Out of the Blue. Well, this specific copy is extremely beat up, as you can see. It's seen better days. However, this album does sound really good in my opinion, so if there's anything that could make this thing sound good, it's this album. Alright, moment of truth. Let's unhook the lever, push the tone arm up. That's actually a decent amount of resistance, so that's probably a good sign. And let's test her out. That is going down really slow. I don't know if that translated well through the camera, but that did not sound bad at all. That actually sounded half decent. I have no idea if it's just the quality of the record, or if this is actually decent, but this does not sound bad at all, at least to my ears. I have the volume on real quiet now, so I won't get copyright striked, so that's why it might not sound as good right now. Now, am I saying go and buy this and replace your hi-fi system with this stupid little record player? Absolutely not. And it's possible my standards are just lower because I'm not really an audiophile. This does not even sound close to my actual sound system, but I'm still impressed for a $20 little product. Alright, let's test it out with another record. I got this Harry Chapin album here. Let's see if it blows me away, or if the Electric Light Orchestra was just a fluke. $10 bill. She was I noticed the bass was kind of weak in this, but it still sounded half decent to me. Now, it's not going to be like the best thing ever, like I said before, but it doesn't sound half bad at all to me. Maybe they really have enhanced the sound quality. I don't know, but it is very possible. While I am very impressed with this $20 record player, there are a few other things to consider before you actually run out and get one. First of all, like I said, $20 is not technically its retail price. This one usually costs about $35. Second of all, these record players are known to have very heavy tracking forces, which while they won't ruin your records right away, they will wear them out a little bit faster than an actual proper record player. However, if you want a record player for cheap, don't know if you want to get into this hobby or not and just want a cheap record player, or you have a child who wants to get into records, this might actually be the thing to get them. And with that, I think we can conclude the video. While yes, this is not a high-quality record player by any means, it still is half decent, I feel like. It's definitely worth the $20 price tag, and I feel like this will suit my needs of a dorm room quite well. If you have a record player like this and had an experience with one, good or bad, share down below to help future buyers figure out if they actually want something like this. Anyway, with that, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.